The worst one was I got paid, and I was with my girlfriend. Also in the fucking car wash, she starts a fight, and she rips up half the fucking check, and I take her from her, and some guy goes, "Hey, leave her alone." I didn't do nothing. I just
you were having a fight, and then somebody...
Yeah, in Seattle, and I had to hide in the dumpster, and the cops were looking for me all afternoon, and when I got out of the dumpster, I walked 10 feet, and there the cops waiting for me.
Wow.
What a fucking nightmare.
Seattle's a freaking strange town.
I'm not allowed back up
I
there.
got used to it, but it's a strange...
It's strange, man.
Very bohemian.
The Malouk.
Yeah.
Listen, it's the Bremerton, Washington is the deepest point.
That's where my dad was, in the Navy.
Because it's the deepest point. That's where the submarines are.
They got pretty girls up there.
No, Bremerton is great.
The guys
are all...
do
comedy in Bremerton all the time.
They're dipshits, the guys. They all look very, like, dorky.
My stepbrother's uncle lives all the way up there. And when I went up there, Robert Ronnie, I fucking contacted him one time. This is 94, 95. You know, I used to go to Bremerton.
But it's a growing city, man.
Oh, yeah, now it's got...
It's smart. All that, all those...
All that Navy
computer
money.
guys are up there, There's all that... Was it Amazon or who's up there?
Everybody's up
there, right?
Up there. Yeah. I wouldn't know. I'm not allowed up there. 1995.
You can't go. You're banned?
This is 97. 20 years now. 20 fucking years, I still got that warrant out.
Wow.
It's a non-extraditional warrant. They could only arrest me if they find me in the state of Washington.
In that state?
They won't come and get me.
So you don't do no comedy there?
Fuck no.
No.
I don't go nowhere. I got the Malouk put on me.
Look,
it was like, let me tell you something. It was like I was going through a rough patch in my life. And then I moved to Seattle, and I didn't know what Maloik was. I moved. Like I thought I was going through. Yeah. I was like on a 2-year skid. On a 2-year skid of death. Yeah. And I finally moved to Seattle, and I get pinched 5 times in 18 fucking
months. What'd you get pinched for?
You name it: assault, possession of stolen car, fucking violating. It was a fuck. Oh, and it all started with a jaywalking ticket.
Why'd you go there anyway?
Because I met a girl.
Oh.
Why the fuck would anybody go to Seattle?
No, me too.
I met a girl.
I know. I don't think I ever would have went to that place. My father used to talk about it because he was in the Navy, and he stopped there, and I asked my mom, I said, why does he always talk about that? Why? She goes, he probably shacked up with some girls when he was young. He was a good-looking guy. Always talked about Washington. The first few times, I was like, I hate this place. It's weird, It took me a while to, kind of embrace it.
I went up there at the time for comedy and for this girl. So I moved in with her, and I got a place, and then I just did comedy. And compared to where I was living in Denver and Boulder at the time, I was going out every night. They had comedy every fucking night.
Yeah.
Every night they had comedy somewhere. Kent, Burlingame, what's all the way up there?
Bremerton.
Yeah. No. Bellingham.
Yeah.
Kent. There was a lady who booked every single, they have these Mexican chains around here. Like, what's the taco place we go to?
We go to Cactus.
Cactus, okay. Cactus would have 11 restaurants, and all of them would do comedy. So the one in Kent would do comedy. The one in over the bridge in the east side of Seattle would do comedy.
Yeah.
The one in Tacoma would do comedy. Yeah. The one in Portland, like close to Portland, would do comedy. I forget what they would call Low something Mexican restaurant. So there was action every fucking
different vibe. Northwest is really different.
And when you're doing it in a restaurant, are you doing it at like the bar? Like what are you?
At the fucking bar, Lee.
Okay. And how many people would come to like a Mexican restaurant?
14. 15 tops.
What was your act like back then?
Just god awful.
Really?
God awful.
What'd you talk about?
Who the fuck knows? Killing people and kidnapping people and selling drugs. Who the fuck knows? A lot
of serial killers up there. The Green Lake guy.
Oh, yeah, Bundy.
Yeah, Bundy
was up in Seattle. Yeah.
Like intelligent but dark, crazy people.
Well, that place, a lot of people ice themselves up there and in Buffalo.
Yeah, Buffalo too.
It's the same type of... Well, I look at that.
It's a nicer city than Buffalo.
Yeah, well, I like Buffalo. I'm a Buffalo dude. Yeah, I've always been a Buffalo. Yeah, I'm a rough and rugged. I'm a Rick James type of motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I take it like I'm a wing dude. I like the beef on wick.
Wings are good.
The beef on wick.
You ever seen that movie, Buffalo 66? Good movie.
Is it good?
Oh, yeah. The guy Vincent Gallo.
What happened to him?
He lost his mind. Yeah,
he was crazy as it was. That's why he was
and he made a movie where he had a girl, actually do something to him on camera. For real. It's in the movie. It's called Bugs Bunny or something. And, he's definitely out there. He was a talented guy.
Yeah, that's why.
I love that movie.
I love that movie. That's right. Vincent
Ben Gazzara's in it.
Yeah,
he plays the father.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Angelica Houston is the mother, wearing the Bills jacket.
That's right. I gotta watch that again. That's a fun.
I used to stop in Buffalo to go to Toronto when I was doing a movie. I didn't have a passport, so I used to go. I could get in from Buffalo to Toronto with a birth certificate. One time.
This is before 9/11.
Yeah.
Before 9/11, you could fucking wave at him. I never went through the border because, in fact, I got to call this kid. He called me Irish, dated a Puerto Rican girl in my. How fucked up is this?
Wow.
I'm talking to the waiter at the Miami Improv, and I go, dog, I got to work in fucking Buffalo next week, and then I got to jump over to Canada and work Toronto. I don't think they're gonna let me over. This is way before 9/11. And he goes, bro, I could get you in like that. I go, what are you talking about? He goes, my girl's father. This is how nice these Puerto Ricans were. I flew from Miami to Buffalo. They picked me up, took me to their home, let me take a shower and change. They made a big Puerto Rican meal, tortones. He told me my mother died. And they made gandules, the whole fucking deal. Then the father was a gambler. So he had to pass into this casino. So to go into this casino, you kind of went over the border. But they didn't really say nothing to you as long as you had a sticker and you were going to go gamble. And that's what he would do. He would make believe like he'd go park. We'd make a U-turn. He'd take me all the way to the bus station in the first city. There's a little city when you first get over Buffalo. I forget what it's called. And I would take the bus to Toronto. And then when I would come back, I would go through immigration and they would lose their mind.
Oh, yeah.
They'd do a background check and said, when would you get in here? And I go, I got in here last Thursday. Here's my documentation. I did the fucking paperwork.
Right.
I didn't do the paperwork. I had the paperwork from the comedy club.
Yeah.
And they'd lose their mind. You couldn't have gotten in here. What are you talking about? They think I fucking got in here.
Yeah.
I did that about 3 times. And then one time before 9/11, they got me.
Yeah.
Going in. They said, no, you can't go in there.
Can't go.
And I went and got a hotel in Detroit, like in the worst part of Detroit. I probably had 300 on me. So I said, I got no money for a Hilton. So I said, take me to the darkest part of fucking Detroit. Think I'm kidding you? And he took me downtown. He goes, the hotel's at $35. I said, perfect. And I got a fucking, oh my God, this is a fucked up story. And I fucking take the cab. He puts me to this hotel. But on the way to the hotel, I see Coco's Comedy Club. And I had a bunch of friends from Detroit that were out here that were all Comedy Club Coco. And I go, oh my God, 3 blocks away. So I went up there the first night. Boom, I saw Mimi Gonzalez, a little Cuban lesbian chick. And she goes, I got no place to stay. Fuck it, I got 2 beds. Give me $17.50.
I'm surprised you didn't get it for like the whole 30.
Fuck yeah. She gave me $17.50 like a motherfucker. She took a shower. The next day she went somewhere. I don't know where the fuck she went.
What year was that?
99.
99.
Summer of 99, before Montreal.